We found the first body on Christmas morning, right in the middle of the street. It wasn't bloody or torn up. It just looked empty, like something had sucked all the life out of it. No one knew who it was at first. His skin was pale, his face frozen in a scream. Some kids saw it first, playing football before their parents called them in for breakfast. They ran, screaming louder than the Christmas carols blasting from the speakers nearby. I live in Lagos, and Christmas here is always loud and chaotic. Everyone is outside, cooking, laughing, and playing music. But that morning was different. The streets in Surulere, my area, were too quiet after the news spread. By noon, we heard there were more bodies. One in Yaba, another in Ikeja. Same thing. No wounds, just that same drained, frozen look. People started whispering about a curse. Someone said it was because people were breaking Christmas traditions. Others blamed the government or some new disease. My neighbor, Tayo, was the first person I talked to about it. He looked scared, and Tayo never gets scared. He told me his cousin in Lekki saw a woman collapse right in front of him. She didn't even make a sound, he said. She just fell, and when he turned her over, her eyes were wide open like she saw something terrible before she went. That evening, everyone stayed indoors. No one wanted to be outside. But then we heard it. A low hum, almost like an engine running but deeper. It vibrated through the walls, shaking dishes off tables. I peeked out my window and saw something I still can't explain. The streetlights flickered, even though the power had been out since morning. And there was a figure. It stood in the middle of the road, tall and motionless. It looked human but wasn't. Its arms were too long, and its head tilted unnaturally to the side. It didn't move, but the hum got louder. Then, like a wave, houses started going dark, one by one. My neighbor's generator sputtered and died. The air felt heavy, like it was hard to breathe. We stayed awake all night, locked in our rooms. Nobody talked. By morning, the figure was gone, but the bodies weren't. More people had died during the night. Some in their beds, some in their living rooms. That was 2 days ago. Now the streets are empty, but we keep hearing the hum. It comes and goes, but it's always closer. I don't know what's happening, but it's not just Lagos. Tayo called his uncle in Abuja. They've got bodies there too. If you're reading this, stay inside. Don't look out your window no matter what you hear. And if you hear the hum, pray it doesn't stop in front of your house.